welcome to yoga. We're going to get started on our backs today, so just come on down to your mats. And then we're going to take a different variation in the legs today. So bring the soles of your feet to touch and let your knees fall out wide like a book. If this doesn't feel good on your hips, you can play with the placement of your feet, meaning if it feels better to keep your feet a little further away from your body or a little closer towards your hips, take whatever variation you need to. Take one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Close your eyes and settle in. If this is causing any tension in your low back or in your hip area, you can always straighten out your legs. And just breathe. Taking a few moments to get grounded, to get a little connected to what's going on in your bodies today. Allowing yourself to just drop right into this moment. And inviting the breath into your lungs. It's been flowing in and out without you even trying your whole life. But like we always do in yoga, we try and make it the focus of your entire practice. All of the movements that are happening around it are really just a way to move the breath in and out of the body in different and challenging ways. So use the breath to help you here. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and empty the breath back out. Try to take it a little slower this time. Inhale slowly, like a long sip. And then when you exhale, slowly ration it as it comes all the way out. Perfect. A couple times, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, really making a little more room, a little more space in your rib cage. And exploring, experimenting with what's going on when you take these breaths. Noticing if it can create a little bit of freedom, a little bit of room in your body. And maybe a little bit of quiet in your mind. Gently, if you haven't done so already, slowly start to close your legs like you're closing a little book. Then gently bring both knees into your chest. You can take one hand on each knee, each shin, whatever feels comfortable. And just notice how that feels, that little compression on your hip flexors. And slowly begin to rock from side to side, giving your low spine a nice little massage. And then gently just bring your feet back down on the ground. They'll probably be about hip width distance apart. Stay down on your backs. And then just start to windshield wipe your knees back and forth. Try and keep your feet in the same position. Just getting a little bit of movement, a little bit of motion back into the spine. Now come back through center. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards your butt, not a lot. And then drop your knees over to one side. It doesn't matter which side you pick. We're just going to stay here for a little bit. Couple options here. You can stay right here. You might feel a stretch, a sensation on the inner thigh on the right. If you want more, take your left ankle and prop it on top of your right knee. It's just going to add a little bit of extra weight. It's just going to add a little bit of extra depth to the stretch. And if that doesn't feel good, just let it drop right off. Take your gaze over to your right shoulder. And if you haven't already, spread your wings a little bit. Send your arms out in opposite directions. maybe in a goalpost, maybe keep your arms straight, but feel an expansion in your rib cage. You just took a couple breaths when you were laying down flat on your back. So now invite that same breath you practiced into this pose. You might even be able to feel an increased sensation of openness right in your hip when you use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Let your left foot just slide off of your right knee, and then slowly guide your knees back up and over to the other direction. Pay attention to what's going on the side. If it feels okay, tap your or place your right foot on top of your left knee. So the same as what you just did on the other side. Keep your leg back down where it was. Yeah, look at my legs. Yep, just like you did on the other side, but bending that left knee. Carl's having some technical difficulties today. So if, like him, you need a little bit more of a reminder, drop your knees over to one side. Take your right foot and place it on top of your left knee. Yeah. Look familiar? We just did it. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, remember it's just yoga. You don't have to take it that seriously. But if you do choose to bring your mindfulness and your attention here, then something pretty magical could happen in your body. Maybe it could even happen in your mind. So breathe. Feel yourself, feel your body, get connected. If you haven't already, I encourage you to gaze over your left shoulder, creating a little bit of a twisting sensation in your neck. Nothing too crazy. Take a big breath in. Empty the breath out. Slide your right foot away from your knee. Slowly come all the way back up. This time, start to rock yourself forward so you're sitting up nice and tall. Perfect. One more hip stretch and then we'll make our way up to standing. Take your right leg, your right shin, and begin to bring yourself into a quad stretch. If your knee has splayed open to the right side, try and guide it a little bit closer to the middle. If you'd like to keep your left leg flat and long, that's okay. If you'd like to place your left foot flat, that's okay too. Just pick whatever feels good in your body. Try and guide your right knee towards the center of your mat, closing the gap between your left and right leg. You should feel some kind of sensation happening in the top of your quad. If you're like, whatever lady, I can go further than that, good for you. Come down onto your elbows. And maybe notice if that increased the sensation. If your right knee lifted off the ground, you've gone too far. So find out where you can handle this, where your edge is today, and enjoy the sensation that's happening along the top of the right thigh, into the right hip flexor. You might even feel this stretch around your knee. Do you feel this in your knee? Yeah. Relax your neck, relax your face. Breathe. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, slowly make your way back up if you were on your elbows. Uncurl your right leg, maybe give it a little bit of a shake. And then we'll take the same thing on the other side. Just grab onto your left ankle or shin, pull your left heel towards your left butt cheek, and then close the gap between your legs. I prefer to take my foot down on the ground because it feels like I get a little bit more of an intense stretch. And if you feel good about it and you've kept your knees narrow, or you've kept your left knee narrow to your right leg, slowly make your way down. Maybe one side is different from the next, that's okay. See if you can keep your left knee down on the ground. If it lifts, you've got to come back up. 2 breaths. Breath out. And again, inhale. Exhale. Slowly make your way back out. Untangle your left leg. And then grab behind the backs of your knee pits, that's your armpits. armpits except in your knees, and slowly rock and roll back and forth. I challenge you to maybe make your way up to standing by this rock and roll momentum. If you need to use your hands, you can use your hands. If you can let go, then maybe try that. See what happens. Ooh! Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, standing up nice and tall, take your right leg, that's this one, right leg, and cross it over your left. Pinkies touch. Take your hands above your head, take your right hand, and cross it over your left, like a streamline. Now lift your arms above your head, make the longest line you can. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lean to the left. Yeah, should feel a real nice stretch all the way along the rib cage. But you might even also feel this into your outer hip on the right. If you haven't noticed already, there's a little bit of a theme here. We're trying to get up and out of our hips. So use your arms to find length and wriggle your way out of a slouched position. Perfect. Inhale, come back through the middle. Drop your arms, uncross your leg. Okay, other side. Left leg, cross it over the right. Pinkies touch. Straighten out your legs as much as you can. Stand up nice and tall. Left hand, bring it in front of your right. Streamline. Lift up through your spine. Big breath. Exhale, start to lean to the left. You got it. Perfect. If you've dropped your chin to your chest, look forward. Be proud of what you're doing because it's hard. It's difficult. But we're all in a difficult situation, so let's all learn how to breathe through it. Inhale. And find a little compassion as you exhale. A little more patience. Back through the middle, uncross, untangle. Lift your arms up above your head, take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down, and gently step your feet back to a downward facing dog. First down dog of the day, so let's figure out what's going on. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Allow your head to be heavy. Allow your tailbone to rise up. And bend your knees just gently, nice and soft. Maybe take your dog out for a walk. Gathering information, figuring out what's going on in the hamstrings. Maybe you might feel a little stretch in the glutes. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, take one big step all the way to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Come all the way up. Exhale, baby back bend. Just cactus your arms and give me a little bit of a chest bump reaching upwards. Inhale, come back up through mountain. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, crouch round and curl into a little ball. Just drop your hips, feel your heels pop off the ground. Maybe feeling a little bit of a stretch on the soles of the feet. I want you to see how round you can make your spine. So if you need to tuck your chin towards your chest and make yourself into a tiny little ball, go ahead and do it. Take a big breath in and puff up the back side of your chest. Yeah, and then exhale, step back into a high plank. Perfect. Take a big breath in here and stay for the exhale. Just building a little bit of heat, turning on the core. Another big breath in. Exhale, down facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back, palms to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Stand up, rise up nice and tall. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms and keep your belly engaged like a six-pack stretch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, flat back, palms to your shins, iron out your spine. Exhale, squat round and curl. Come into a tiny little bubble. Big breath in, puff up the back side of your shoulders. Exhale, transition to a high plank. Palms down, feet back. Big breath in. And slow exhale on the way out. Yes, so good. Drink your breath in one more time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go one more time. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, maybe this time try a bunny hop to the front. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, mountain pose, stand all the way up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, flat back, iron out your spine. Exhale, squat round and curl all the way down. One breath, fill your belly up. Exhale, high plank. So good. Hang out right here. Just feeling the sensations building in your body. Spread your fingertips real wide. If you need to, you can always drop down to your knees, but I encourage you to just feel the heat build, feel the strength. Squeeze your glutes. Press the backs of your knee pits up to the sky. Press the back of your spine up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good, yogis. Big breath in. Empty the breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, travel however you'd like to the top of your mat. Bunny hop, one big step, whatever you got. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes touch. Inhale, chair pose. Booty goes down, hands come up. Bring your hands to a prayer position. Squeeze your knees together. If your big toes aren't touching yet, just scoot them inwards. There's a tiny little sliver of pizza in between your heels. Squeeze your glutes and send them back behind you. I want your knees to track over your ankles. If they're covering your big toes, you need to send your hips back further. Inhale, reach your arms long. Exhale, sweep your arms back, airplane. Good. 2 times. Inhale. Exhale, airplane wings. One more time. Exhale. This time, just forward fold. Come on down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. Listen up. Tap your right knee to your right elbow. And then tap your left knee to your left elbow. Tap your right knee to your left elbow this time. And your left knee to your right elbow. Downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, right leg high. 3-legged down dog. We're going to repeat what we just did with that elbow tap. So take a big breath in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Yes, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot right in between your hands. Gently drop down to your back knee. Inhale, bring your chest up, bring your arms up. And just like we did in mountain pose, exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. You're not going to get very far in this back bend, and that's okay. I want you to focus on lifting out of your low back, and your core muscles have to engage in order to do that. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down like you were tucking them into your back pockets. Perfect. Inhale, back up with the arms. Exhale, straighten out your right leg as much as you can. Doesn't have to be completely straight. Sending your hips to stack on top of your knee on the left. Big breath. Big breath out. So good. Inhale, scoot back to that low lunge. Lift your back knee and then stand up to a full crescent lunge. Nice job. This time, hands behind your head. Perfect. Look at your left knee, your right knee. I want you to make sure it's stacked on top of your ankle to protect the joint. I want your hips facing forward. I want your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. Your back leg is straight. And if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, maybe step your foot a little bit wider so you have a wider base. Zip your belly button in towards your spine. Woo, big breath. Exhale, slight lean to the right. Yeah, perfect. The more you straighten out your back leg, the more stretch you should feel all the way down the left side of your body. Getting into the hip flexor, the oblique, opening all of that stuff up. Perfect. Inhale back through your crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. You saw this in chair pose. Just send your chest slightly forward, reach your elbows or your arms back. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Inhale, warrior two. Open up your arms, open up your chest, pivot your back heel down. Your right knee never moved. It stayed exactly the same. Reach your arms in opposite direction. Soften your shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out your right leg. Reach your right hand up and over behind you. Stretching all the way into that right side. Big breath. Exhale, come all the way down. Down dog is where we'll meet. So good. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot in between your hands. Gently drop down to your back knee. Inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest. Keep your belly engaged. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Keep this out of your low back by engaging through your belly. Maybe scissoring your legs back together a little bit. Perfect. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, half split. Slowly straighten out that left leg. Yeah. Doesn't have to go all the way straight. Just looking for a nice stretch on the hamstring. Big breath. Steady breath out. Inhale, scoot back forward to your lunge. Straighten out your back leg as you exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come all the way up. Woo! Okay. Same thing as you did on the other side. Bring your hands behind your head. Look at your left knee. Is it stacked right on top of your left ankle? Are your hips square towards the front of the room? Is your back leg as straight and strong as possible, and is your spine nice and long? Take a big breath in. Exhale, just gently dip your left elbow down to the left side. Try and relax your right shoulder out of your right ear. And breathe into the stretch on the right hip flexor. Yes. Inhale, back through the middle, release the hands. Exhale, airplane wings, sweep your hands back behind you. Perfect. Long through the crown of your head, long through the back leg. Inhale, warrior two, blossom open to the side, pivot your right heel down. If you've moved your left knee, course correct it back on top of your left ankle. Elbows are soft, arms are long out in opposite directions. Big breath. Drop your shoulders on the exhale. Amazing. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten your left leg, reach your left hand up and over. If you've got your weight in your right hand, maybe wrap your right hand behind your butt or your back. Other right, yeah, big breath. Exhale, come all the way back down. Down dog is where we'll meet. Woo. Shake out your head, no. Shake out your head, yes. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Okay, let's try that all the way through. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Knees together, booty drops, hands come up. Exhale, airplane wings. Stay low, sweep back. One breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. One breath. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Yes, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Gently drop down to your left knee. Inhale, sweep your arms above your head. Yes. Exhale, hands behind your head. Oh wait, inhale, sorry, back to your hands up. Exhale, cactus your arms, baby back bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, half split. Gently straighten out your right leg, bring your fingertips down to the ground. Inhale, scoop forward, back to that lunge, and then slowly all the way back up to your crescent. Yeah. Now hands behind your head. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slight lean to the right. Perfect. Inhale, back up. Exhale, airplane wings. Hinge your chest forward, send your arms back. Inhale, warrior two. Open up to the side. Keep your right knee bent. Arms are soft. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten the right leg. Reach your right hand up and over. Exhale, come all the way back down. Downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, slowly into your low lunge. Gently drop down to your back knee. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, baby back bend, little cactus arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, half splits. Place your fingertips down, straighten out your left leg. Inhale, slowly scoot forward. Exhale, straighten out your back leg so that you can inhale up to your crescent lunge. Yes, hands behind your head, big breath. Exhale, gently dip your left elbow to the left side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, airplane wings, send your body forward. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, recommit to that left knee. Inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten out your left leg. Exhale, come all the way back down. Downward facing dog. And if you'd like, take a little child's pose. Drop to your knees, push your hips back. And just breathe. Couple breaths right here. Just feeling a nice opening in your low spine. Catching your breath. Inviting your mind back to this space. Slowly rock your weight back up through your tabletop. Take your right foot outside of your right hand. And just enjoy a little subtle sway. Rocking from side to side. And then come back through center. So your hips are just kind of dropping straight down. We're going to take a few twists, a few reaches here. So you get to play with however deep you want this to go. First layer is inhale your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, replace your right hand inside your right foot. Second option, inhale your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, come down to your right forearm inside your right foot. Whatever sensation you feel, as long as it's not sharp pain, you're on the right track. Let's go 3 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, replace it all the way down. Hand or forearm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Gently come back up onto your palm. Straighten out your back leg and come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale. And again, big breath. Exhale. Gently back back down to your tabletop. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Sway a little bit from side to side. Just gathering information, seeing where this hip is at today. And we'll take what we did on the other side. Option 1, inhale your left hand up to the sky. Exhale, place your left hand back down on the mat. Option 2, inhale your left hand high. Exhale, left forearm comes down onto the mat. If this side feels okay and you're not experiencing pain, let's go 3 times. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left elbow down. Or hand, whatever. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep your body open as you inhale. And let it get nice and heavy as you come back down. Amazing. One more time. Up. Exhale. Back up onto your left palm. Straighten out your back leg. And then meet me in your downward facing dog. Shake out your head no. And shake out your head yes. Amazing. Work your hands back to meet your feet. Bring your big toes to touch. Slight sliver of pizza in between your heels. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane wings. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your right leg up. Woo! Yeah, stand all the way up. So your left leg is straight, your right knee is bent. Take a big breath. Exhale, figure 4 stretch. Bring your right ankle to your left knee. Bend your left knee. And sit your hips back behind you. Should feel a lot of sensation on the right hip, right glute. You can stay right here if this feels good. Or maybe you challenge yourself and bring your forearms on top of your shins. Like you're just kind of hanging out, just sort of resting there. That feels okay, you can hang out right here. If you want to really challenge yourself today, maybe bring your fingertips down to the mat, keeping both knees bent. Woo, a whole lot of stretch in that booty. Keep your breath steady, don't hold on to it. So strong. Slowly, whatever variation you got going on, come on out of it. And just stand up. Woo! Shake out your leg.
I feel like I just got my black belt.
You basically did. Okay, let's go back into the other side. Big toes touch, slight sliver in between your heels. Inhale, chair pose. Booty down, hands come up. Exhale, airplane wings. This time, other side, inhale, your left leg high, stand on up. Woo, okay. Drop your left ankle on top of your right knee, slowly sit down into your figure 4 stretch on the other side. Relax your shoulders. Both knees are bent, your hips ascending themselves back so that you can really open up the left hip. Take this in stages if you need to, otherwise you can hang out right here. If you'd like to progress, bring your forearms down to your left shin and just see what's going on. You might be open enough to bring your fingertips down to the mat. But if one side is different, that's okay. Just take what you need, take what you can, and forget the rest. Big breath in. Big breath out. So good. One more. Exhale. Slowly come out of this the way you came in, making your way back up to standing. Drop that left knee, that left foot, and shake it out a little bit. Woo. So good. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. You might need to stand a little bit further forward for this. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Take a big breath in, hands up. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. So good. Inhale, shift slightly forward on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower everything down all at the same time, down on your bellies. Zip your big toes together, bring your heels to touch. Hands down on the mat. They're probably about chest height. Relax your shoulders out of your ears and send your elbows back behind you. Inhale, baby cobra. Just lift your chest, keep your gaze down. Maybe lift your hands off the mat. Yeah, so that all of the strength is coming from your back, not from your hands. Big breath. Exhale, release your forehead down. And again, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, release your hands. Stay for one more breath. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, release your hands. Keep your feet flat on the ground, by the way. Big breath. Exhale, release. This time, bring your left cheek to the mat. Bring your arms down by your sides. Let your heels kind of buckle open. Let your feet just kind of fall where it's comfortable. And breathe into the sensation of your heartbeat. You might be able to feel it against the ground. Letting your low back adjust. And then gently switch your gaze, looking over to your left. If it feels nice, bend both of your knees and start to windshield wipe your feet from side to side. Nice and gentle. Slowly release your feet back down on the ground. Gently push yourself up through your tabletop. Swivel around down onto your butts. And bring your legs out in front of you. Slightly open your legs to a little bit of a V. Tuck your right foot into your left inner thigh. Sitting down evenly on both butt cheeks. Turn your chest slightly to the left. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach yourself forwards. If you can grab onto your foot, good for you. If you grab onto your ankle, your shin, your knee, or you just work on reaching forwards, whatever direction you're taking, whatever level you're at, is all good. Just breathe and try and keep your right knee down on the mat. Slowly come back up. Straighten out your left leg or your right leg. Bend into your left knee. Plug your left foot into your right leg. Turn your chest in the same direction as your right leg. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, find whatever variation of this forward fold feels good in your body. If it's your foot, your shin, maybe nothing that you're grabbing, just breathe. Gently just tuck your right foot in to come to a crisscross seated position. If this doesn't feel good, you can always prop something underneath your butt like a pillow or something to keep yourself nice and tall and keep your hips comfortable. I'm just going to close the eyes and settle into the breath. Giving yourselves a few moments to just sit with what you just did. Sit into this new sensation in your hips. Sit tall in into the length you created in the spine, reaching side to side, backwards and forwards, creating mobility, taking all of those hip and hamstring stretches just to make room for the low back, knowing that you did something really constructive, really good for your body, really good for your lungs, really good for your mind. Just breathe in through the nose and gently follow your breath out. Next time you breathe in, pay attention to the feeling in your nostrils. And as you breathe out, pay attention to the relaxation in your shoulders as they drop from your ears. Inhale, feel your nose. Exhale, release your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A little slower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bring your hands to a prayer position, plugging your thumbs right into your heartbeat. We bow our chins down to our chest as a sign of subtle respect, mutual respect for each other. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Go in peace. Namaste.
Namaste.